Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Can you hear me? Audio check, audio check. We got a captain set up short on 70 NT Rinko already here. Right off the bat, we broke the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the out of sync, excuse me. And we're seeing that first little push. The captain setup that I'm talking about is just literally right here. It just happened. That's a nice little pop here at the open, but we want to give the market a little bit more time, and let's see how they're going to all shake out. You have a break of this prior channel on NQ, and the market needs to protect Globex at 747.75. And as long as we continue to do that, then we have a potential of a continuation trade to 900. Right now we're disconnected. So that's where we at. And if we're looking at it from the daily perspective, that was one good bounce off those lows that we looked at and traded. Well, I mean, we didn't trade, but we read through that. And right now we're in the mix, in the middle of the range of these prices. Taking a quick look here at crude. Ooh, wow. Look at that crude oil. Hit target number 3, target number 4, 75.44. And they're crushing this price action. They started the harmony wave with an inception trade, switch trade, a captain setup that failed, and then in a sequence that you can tell it's fairly severe. And we are in channel number 1 of this rotation. Rallies back to target number 3 is shortable on reversals. Russell is reversing. The cloud is shifting positive here. We need to watch this level, 1839.92, and also Globex at 44.1. Reversals here in and around 50 to 45 are buyable. Gold, dribbling down of price action, a little retracement from this massive move that the market did. Target number 2, 51.37, target number 3. Then we can start looking for a potential reversal patterns back up. ES. Here we go. All right. So that is channel number 2. We broke that one. Similar to what we're seeing in NQ. Retest of Globex at 60.5. That has to hold. Otherwise, we will be going back into that channel. Good morning, Gary. NQ gold on a daily basis, gold, you're getting that pullback, and the rest of them we'll look at in a minute here. So the 200 and the 100 out of sync, 747. 747. We get to 747. That will set us up for a 200 NT Rinko closure right at the retest of the channel. And that would be a significant behavior for the shorts. I'm going to post an order out there just to make sure that things are moving along. Here we go. Canceling. All right. Well, good luck, everybody. Let's stay focused. Let's stay disciplined every day in every way. We're getting better and better and better as a trader. You're getting better and better and better as a trader. Stay disciplined and hyper laser focused on price action and ReadNet. And it's Friday. Make our money and get out of town. That's the plan. Yeah, they're selling it. They're hitting 47. So that's the level right here. So now we're looking at two areas that we need to be interested in, 72 to 82 and the 800 to 810. We need to get involved. Either that happens or we disconnect from this harmony wave and reconnect. That captain setup at the open at 70 NT Rinko. I mean, that was just a really decent push. So let's just keep watching it. I mean, if the next target for this, if these levels hold, you are looking 22. You're looking at 22. All right, guys. So we're sitting here and they're bouncing back up. Let's get this thing going and let's set up our ranges for the day here. So we said 72, 82, and the 800 to the 10. The market disconnected this harmony wave and we're looking to see a reconnection of it. It's just, I don't like to kind of just jump in there, very close to Globex. So that's going to be a concern for us right now. Good morning, Brad, Gary. Good morning, James, Jose, Ken. Good morning, Killer B, Pat and Terry, Omer. Good morning. All right, so we're setting this up. Okay, so they got up to that level, that area, and they're pulling back a little bit here. We're going to give them a little bit of time. At the top of the hour, we have some news, by the way. We do have existing home sales. And that's going to be an important level, important piece of news. Okay, so they put a switch trade. So the expectation is to see price digging through that area right here. Just gonna put this order right here. Okay, I mean, they're reacting to it. Let's see if we can get a retest with a lower high, then we'll take a shot. If this current candle goes okay, we took that first target. I'm gonna put it up there. Let's see if I can get to those lower prices. I mean, 40, they should get to that 40. And I'll put a target at 36 for a flush. My ultimate target is 22. And I think we'll get there. It's just going to require a lot of patience, or some patience. Come on, baby, let's go. Flush it, flush it. I'm going to have to take it here. I'll take it right here. That's a good one to start off the day. That's a good one to start off the day. Let's see what that got us. Well, that's how you start a Friday, right? So that's the decision we just took right now. We made 95 and 425 on those two contracts. So we're up 521.84 so far. And let's work on the next decision. Anybody jump in on that trade? Mr. Brad, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, good job, good job. Yes, for Jose. So people are making money already. Terry, I did. Brad, 580. So we could just simply call it a day right here. That's right. But let's think about the logic of the trade, though, right? So what was going on here? What's going on is you have a 200 Inti-Rinko reversal right at the open, and you get the first retest in that 70 zone, and then the retest held, and also the market gave us a harmony wave short. So really, the aggressive play is what I did. The conservative play would be to wait for the harmony wave to show up, then go short in it, and just take that same about a little bit about the same amount of money actually on that one. Terry got 325 bucks on one contract. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Terry. Good work. So now we're getting a little bit of a bounce. And let's keep reading this market. If they retest this level in the 70 to the 80 level, I'm not going to take that one again. I'll take him once or twice. Today, I'll take him only once they do that for the first time. And then we can start looking at harmony waves as an opportunity to get short again. Aveline. Aveline. Is that how you say your name? I see a new person in the room. Good morning. Yeah, they're pushing a little bit higher here. Patrice. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Patrice. How are you? So they're retesting that level. We're not playing that game again. If they break 784, we are disconnecting from this behavior right here, or disconnecting the 200 from the 100. I mean, we can see the 800 and this zone and see how well the shorts are engaged here. At what point would I be looking at the market as an area and opportunity to get long? I mean, they really need to break that 823, and if they do, then pullbacks become viable. So 823 in and around that area right here, if they break that. Right now, one of the scenarios I'm looking for is somewhere in this area. If they can stop this price, reverse, test it one more time, then break the harmony, break this cloud into a negative cloud and produce a harmony wave short. If they do that, then I'll get back interested in getting short. But right now the market is volatile and consolidating around Globex. Yeah, we need to see how it retests, Jose. So you're seeing that. I mean, that's exactly what we're trying to see the market do right here. See how they flushed everybody and reversed it? You know, that's just a trappy behavior right there. So remember the target that we have here is going to be 720. Okay, well, we're about to get there. So they established a harmony wave short. Boom. Yeah, that's going to happen very quickly. Very quickly here. Good for them. Well, I'll just keep watching. I mean, it's going to hit that target. So I mean, really, the entry point was here at 50, but I'm not comfortable like literally trading right at Globex. That's just not a place where I want to become very active on a Friday, if that makes sense. But here we go. Boom. Target is hit. Candle closed. And we're moving on to the next structure, which is going to be the whole number 700. We may even flush to that level here fairly quickly. Yeah, Gary, we're ready for whatever the market is going to throw at us right here. We all get, but we're expecting that 700 to show up, and here's exactly what they're doing right here. Boom. Guess where we're at? We are at the bottom end of the Globex band. This is an area where price typically stabilizes and at least counter trends. So just kind of be careful. If you were short, make sure that you're taking profits in and around target number 3 in this area. And let's wait for the market to reload the shorts back up for it to go up so we could reload, and most likely it's going to come in here with a bounce soon. Target number 3 is hit at 95. That's a nice move here. That's a nice move. If 710 closes, then yeah, here we go. You're getting a captain set up long at these areas. It would be an aggressive play. It would be an aggressive play right here to really try to go long. The market is not ready. They just flushed it right here. I'm not sure why I'm thinking in terms of fading this, but I need to kind of back off from that idea. I mean, the only thing is just the fact that we're at the bottom end of the Globex bands, and that's typically an area where price will stabilize. But let's see more of it. And ultimately, we need to see a test of 24, a test of 47 in order for us to get short again on a swing trade basis and or see a new harmony wave produce itself. One of those three things got to happen in order for us to act. ES sold off in similar fashion. I mean, the difference is it's a little bit stronger than NQ, the way it's moving. Guess what they just did here? They did two things. They put a captain set up long right here at 71, and that ran up to 77. They put a captain set up short in alignment with the trend, and that one was an entry of 62.50, and target number 4 is 53.50. So that's a profitable captain setup right now. Yeah. I mean, it didn't like immediately, Umair, right when that captain setup showed up, I looked at the first dip, and the dip was a bit stronger than it should. And we have home sales like coming up at the top of the hour. So I don't necessarily want to be actively trading. Um, well, actually, didn't that just already come? It's 9:11 right now. Yeah, home sales came in already. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Friday. Just gotta be careful here. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate the info. Well, here, I mean, where we at in price action is a retest of this channel and the break of that channel. So really, where anybody that's long will get really flushed if you break 50, 650. If you start breaking 650, you're gonna see a bit of panic and momentum toward the 682 at that point. So I want to position myself that way. Where would I be concerned that the market may be holding the line and running back to the highs is once you break above that 58 level. If you start breaking, basically retesting the second level, and then and continuing to hold uh, with a higher low, then the odds are we're going to go to 770. So that would concern me and shift my thought process away from uh, trying to go short. And we talked about this area, this bottom end of the Globex band. That's an area where price can start to stabilize, and we're seeing part of that happening. I mean, they put a captain setup, flushed it. They're coming back to retesting it right here. So we want to see what the market does. Ultimately, they have to put on a new harmony wave in order for the price action to continue on the short side. Either that, test level 1, level 2, and see how well they test it. Obviously, uh, that's what got us involved in this trade. They came and retested it one more time, and that was the massive flush. Right here was an entry point with a new harmony wave. I needed to be a bit more aggressive here, but I just, it's hard for me to trade right on Globex, like to put an entry right on Globex. It's just typically 9 out of 10, you get a lot of noise around this area. Yeah, Shannon, we are trading the futures market. That's what I do for a living on a daily basis. I trade, and we have a. All right, guys. So that's what we're seeing here, and we want to see what the market is going to do once we get into the 22 to the 32 level. Could go from there. They're stabilizing it. That's what they're doing right now. All right, we're getting a little bit of a push right now. Not necessarily anything big. The market is not necessarily making any big rallies here. Like the the behavior here should be a bit more robust on the way up. Now, remember we got Thanksgiving coming in next week, so a lot of traders will be kind of taking Thursday and Friday off in anticipation of next week. And they're gonna take the pretty much the whole week off. Typically, if you guys been with me for a while, I take the whole week of Thanksgiving off. I literally don't even trade. So we may end up like trading a Monday and a Tuesday, and then kind of calling it for the rest of the week till the next Monday. So that could be what we're gonna do. This. Yes, I know. Typically, James, I'm on the stand and hunting starting tomorrow, and I'm actually gonna go out there tomorrow. I'm gonna put some bait out there and get things going. The season starts in Oklahoma on Saturday. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's very meditative to me. Very relaxing. All right, so they're okay, like we're saying, the market is stable here, and they're running it back to this level. I want to see more information out of this market, especially on a Friday. I want to I want this behavior to turn into a test of this area, which is the 23 to 33, and a break and a new harmony wave and a new cloud short. So if that happens, then I'll participate. Otherwise, the odds are they're going to start going back to Globex and start flushing some of these shorts out. And if they test this level good, then I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to look for a new harmony wave to short, unless they put on like a great trade out there, like a great setup, like a captain setup or a railroad that tests. They gotta prove it to me today, especially on a Friday. So we're hitting that zone. We are hitting that zone. It's just a function of what are they doing once we hit it. Like right now, they established a new harmony wave long, and the cloud is long, and we're hitting target number 2. Okay. For me to be interested in a continuation short, I need to see a lot more than that. And also, you got a disconnect between the 200 Intirinko and the 100. So now you have a market that is out of harmony. Okay, hold on. All right, good for them. All right, let's see if we can get a signal now. I mean, that's a harmony wave right here. I mean, they're extending it, but I need to see a run up here to that whole number and see if we can get an entry point. And they may not give it to us. They may not give it to us. Yeah, they established that harmony wave right here at 95 around the whole number and the bottom end of the Globex band. Yeah, let's be patient. The conclusion of this candle is gonna be, basically 70 at 70. So we're not too far away from it. So we need to rally back up to see if we can get involved. So here we're getting a disconnect of the harmony wave, which is actually good to see, because ultimately what we want to get involved into here is that rally that we're seeing right now, that needs to fail, and it needs to fail and produce another harmony wave. And if that happens, then that can produce an actual signal that we'll take. So that first harmony wave, I was looking for an actual signal. I mean, there was a signal. It's called a spear trade, but it's really risky right there, because there's no pullback. I'm gonna have to short the low in order to participate in that harmony wave, and not in that spot, and not on a day like this today. So now they're shifting it and convincingly, and now they're going back to that same level again. So that's the second test of it. Let's see how well they handle this. Yeah, that's a big deal right here. That's actually a big deal. What we're seeing here is a captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko. And we're at that testing area of that 10 to the whole number. So I want to see if this level right here holds in the next few minutes, this area. The fact that they put on a captain set up long right there, then there is a good potential that we will break that level. Yeah, look at this. Let's see, let's see. I'm gonna take a shot at it. I'm gonna take a shot at it. And I'm gonna look for 36. Target number 1 is 23. Captain setups are a big deal. You're really gonna break the 26 though. Okay, let's see here. It's 97. Here we go. 97. All right, we got into 97. All right, let's see if we can get run up here, back up to that 22. And if we get to 22, then we're going to get to the 35, 37. And I may be chunking one of them out just to kind of pay for this trade. Come on, baby. Let's go. Can I take a 20? I may be able to take a 20. But be honest with you, if it gets to 20, the odds are it's going to break above. So let's not even shortchange myself. And that's target number 1 anyway. Come on. Come on. Hyper focus, hyper focus, hyper focus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't get greedy, George. Don't get greedy. Okay, so that's that. We're going break even. You know what? Okay, so yeah, man, I should be holding on to this. I really should be. But I hate for it to pull back again and take my profit. I mean, that's what they're doing exactly. But that's the only way I can hold on to a bigger move, is by doing exactly what I'm just doing right now. And hold on to that second contract and let it roll for a bigger run. But I'm not gonna let it. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. But I'll try it again. I'll try it again. I will try it again. Dang it. That was a big trade too. So those two contracts got us to 270 and 70. So we're up 863 for the day. Yeah, just keep working. Let's keep working. Anybody play that one? I'm counter trending here. But the thing about this counter trend is I have a captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko supporting me. So that is just you know, a solid behavior that I can measure risk against. And as long as I accept the risk, you know, this area can, if this hold, you're looking at Globex and you're looking at a 765. That's what you're looking at. And basically the market will be trying to flush the shorts if this formation of a captain setup holds. How would we know that it's holding? You start breaking above 30. That's when you know, and it's coming. Look how sneaky they were. They just flushed it one more time. But, you know, you got to break that 30. How's everybody doing so far? Jose, how are we doing? Andrew, welcome to the room. Brad, any more trades? Gary? Terry is doing good. 2 positive trades. Good job. James is up. Winners all around. I like it. Patrice, how are we doing? Pat, how are we doing? Good work, Terry. Okay, we'll work on that one. We'll get you there. We will get you there. How's Andrew doing? All right, let's just keep playing the game. Just keep seeing it. Okay, Patrice. Yeah, sure. Learn away. If you have any questions, let us know. And enjoy your stay with us. Okay. Yeah, I mean that 30 needed to happen. They really needed to bring that in. We're at the bottom end of the harmony, the Globex band, and they need to if they start digging anywhere below 85, it kind of breaks out that structure on the 100 NT wrinkle. I mean, they're trying to defend it one more time here. That 30 is the level we need to. They need to play. I mean, they literally got within like a point, couple of points. So what kind of personality do we have today? Not a fast market. I mean, couple of spots where we saw things clearly, and the market is basically retesting the break of the prior channel. So we broke that channel by 3 candles, and now we're pulling back into this level. And we talked about this area right here. If we break this candle, then break the 50, 50 is going to be an important level. Then this will start trading within that prior channel, and more momentum on the downside will start happening. If they break that captain setup long on the 100 to the downside, that could be the catalyst for that move. So where we at is pivotal. If they hold it, then we're going to 774. And if they break that captain setup on the 100, then we are going to probably most likely go to 632, which is target number 2 of the sequence. And that tells me that this test is a failed test of the breakout. So it's the next candle, or the close of this candle, is going to be very important. I mean, every candle is important, but and typically a strong market does not behave this way. See this 100 NT wrinkle right here? They don't come all the way to closing it and then run. It happens, very rare. So I'm going to be on my best behavior right here. And I'm going to be looking for confirmation from the market. If the longs are serious, break above 36. Show me. Because then I can start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity and tightly, manage my risk. If you break that level, then the odds are we're going to start a scenario of and rotations lower. Right here, I want more information out of this market. So the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. So we're at 863 for the day on 2 decisions. As far as how the month is going, somebody asked earlier. This is how we're doing from the beginning of November. So this is our NAT after commission. So we're having consistency across the board. We had one day where we expensed a little bit. We had a good day after that, and today is the 18th at 863. Precision is a decision. That's what it is. Consistency comes out of emotional consistency. And just applying the same principle over and over and over. I think we're up about 8 grand, 8,100 so far for the month. I don't think I took on any serious. I don't think I had anything with a big drawdown. The largest losing was 454. My biggest trade is 1,000. 17 consecutive winners, only 4 consecutive stops. Average trade is $99, 1.27 ratio. Win to loss, profit factors 3 times. Commission paid 326, and more shorts making more money. Actually traded more on the short side, obviously. Yeah, that's interesting for me. Well, I mean, the environment overall is short. 15 here at 86, 70%, and we're at 81.71. So stable, steady, profitable, consistent. That's all the things that I'm looking for. Now, here's something interesting. If they put a switch trade right here, that is a short signal to go short. Not going to take it, right? But that is telling me something, though. It's telling me that this area is a choppy mess and a lot of consolidation are on the bottom end of the harmony wave. And I need to leave it alone if that happens. The market may flush and close, but if they close at 84, well, that's okay. I can start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity at that point. But them putting a captain setup switch trade right here, which they're about to do, most likely the market's going to start dipping into the 90 and then an attempt at the 84. So if this candle closes lower. So we're stuck in a range where I'm interested in seeing the 35 level, and I'm interested in seeing the 84 level. One of them has to come in order for me to start a sequence of looking for an actual execution. Okay, so that captain setup switch trade did not happen. Okay, well, let's see if they break that 10-11, and that will set the sequence for that 35. Well, I took a step back because I had to answer a call, and I come back to a failure of the 84. That was pretty. That was nice. And they gave us that harmony wave, disconnected, and gave us a second harmony wave to target number 4. And I'm seeing Pat making some money, 500 now. I like it. Good work. Good work. Anybody else jumps in, or is just only Pat? Obviously, I didn't jump in, but Patsy up 1250 now. Jose, no. Okay. Good work. Good work, Pat. Where's Gary? Is Gary doing anything? How's Gary doing? Omer, I haven't heard from you. Terry, anymore? Stress. Why the stress? Nothing to be stressed about. Plus VE. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, 10 o'clock. We got 10 o'clock right here. So we're digging into these into these levels that we discussed earlier. We talked about how important that 84 to hold, because it protects that captain setup, and that failed. So the failure of the signal becomes a signal. And that's why we were looking for either a confirmation above 35 or a break below 84, and then that will start that sequence of events that led us to where we at right now. Target number 4 is hit. Target number 5 is 621. Let's just keep reading the market and keep looking for the next opportunity. All right, thank you, Brad. As far as the schedule for next week, it's Thursday is going to be Thanksgiving. I may be doing a Monday and a Tuesday, then take Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. That's how things are lining up so far. And I typically every year take the whole week off, but I'll give a shot for a Monday and see how we're doing. Then we'll look at a Tuesday and see how we're doing, then go from there. What you will notice during this week is, with the volume decreasing and many traders are on holiday, price action becomes a little bit less attractive, let's call it that way, and less predictable. And that's one of the reasons I avoid it. But at the same time, I've seen years where things are really good, but it's really healthy for me to take some time off and just kind of enjoy it with friends and family and recharge the battery and come back the next week all ready to go. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for sure will be off, but a Monday and a Tuesday, just stay tuned and I'll send you the emails on that. Yeah, absolutely, James. We'll catch up on our session right after the room closes today. So we'll get that going. All right, guys. So I mean, they rallied this thing past that first level and the second level right now, and we're trying to see how well they're gonna hold it. It's okay to be patient and just wait for this to play out. What are we looking for? We're looking for a new harmony wave short, meaning this captain setup and that retest of it holds, and then we see a push lower, and we could play that game. Yes, yes, yes. So you just gotta be careful. You gotta ask for more information here. You have you have a captain set up, Omer. Multiple retest of it. Now you have a cloud that's negative. You're really looking for maybe another rally that holds. That then you got what you got. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of more pressure coming through here. So they tested the the continuation up here at that 716 and the 700. So 700 to 710 was the area, and which is happens to also be the bottom of the harmony wave. I mean, not the harmony wave, but the Globex band, excuse me. And now we got a new harmony wave. We need to be looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity if the market closes at 72, which we're very close to it. Then the 200 and 100 will be in sync, which makes it a little bit more a stronger behavior. But you're really looking for rallies back up as a shorting as a shorting opportunity. 72. Let's get to that 72. Hey, Saif, how are you, buddy? How are you? All right, guys, how we're doing? How are we doing? Things are slowing down, but you know, the price action is showing a test, multiple retest, and a harmony wave one, harmony wave two out of this rotation. We're selective right now, and actually, if I was paying a closer attention, I would have seen this. And how did we all miss that one? That was a captain setup switch trade on the 25 NT Rinko. Excuse me, on the 40 NT Rinko. That is just a solid entry point right there on the short side. But that's fine. We don't have to take all the money. We just have to take some of it. All right, let's get a check from you guys. How is Gary doing? I haven't heard from Gary all day. James, any more trade? Killer B, any trades? Pat, Safe, Terry, Omer. How are we doing? Still up, still up. Okay, that's fine. Gary up 23.80. Good for you. You're pushing it. You're pushing. That's good. Pat C is up 12.80. I like it. Good, good, good work. Just one more. Just one more. You're asking for one more? Plus 175. That's steady. Strong and steady. Is Terry asking for an additional trade? Is that what you're asking? Or you just made one more trade? Okay, I got you. You didn't even see that, Gary, so hush. He's giving me a hard time over not getting that 40 NT Rinko captain switch. That's all right, man. I don't have to take him all. I just when I take him, I gotta take him good. I guess Jose called it a day. Yeah, I guess so. All right, what else we got going on here? All right, that's good. You got to leave a little bit of money on the table, right? Oh, no, no. Yep, yep, yep. That's a big deal, Terry. That's a really big deal. Being disciplined, being hyper focused, and um, not chasing. So where does chasing come from? It comes from a feeling that you are not part of the big group of people making money. And the reality is you being patient and you're being very particular on how to get in and get out is it beats FOMO. Like there's always another trade. It's no big deal. If I don't get a trade exactly where I need to get it, I pass. And I don't pass and I get upset. I'm passing, I'm okay. Because I know 5 minutes from now, the market is going to give me another one. And 5 minutes from that time, I'm going to get another one. This market is always, especially with these type of signals, it's always another one around the corner. So either they come to me or I don't play. I play on my own, under my own conditions and my own rules. You are in control. 63. Here we go. All right, it's 11 o'clock right now. That kind of brings a conclusion to our morning session. So we're gonna stay at 863. Call it a day on a Friday. Typically Friday morning, I take whatever the market is giving me. I try to read the market as best I can. Collect some money and call it a day. Okay. So James, stay in the room. Same to you, Terry. Same to you, Gary, Killer B. Have a nice weekend. Pat C. Safe. You guys have a good one. James, just stick around. We'll have our meeting. You guys have a blessed one. Actually, James, I need to save this session, so exit and come back in to the room. I'll start back up in about 15 minutes. Let's do 11:15, okay?